Imagine having your own personal system that can help you reduce the time and increase the efficiency of your work, can plan content, research the content ideas, and see your inbox, manage your inbox, write responses of your emails back. And the good thing is, there's no comparison of that from a human assistant to the AI because it's going to work 24/7, limitless, right? So without further ado, let's give the demo to what is it that we are going to be building. And just for the instance, we are going to be building very much step by step from the scratch. So you will have the clear understanding and your own Telegram personal assistant ready by the end of the video. So let's get started. Okay, cool. So let's ask it. Okay, so for example, let's ask it, hey George, how are you doing? I'm a program, I don't have a theme, which is completely fine. Let's ask it the ender question. Now we ask this, can you tell me the 10 ideas for trending topics on YouTube and create me a script for one of them for 30, not minutes, but seconds, 30 seconds short. Let's see what is going to respond. Okay, cool, we have got it. We have got the the subtitles, we have got the hooks, we have got the scripts and the closing point, all of that. So our personal assistant is ready. I'm really excited to show you how I built this and how you can build your very first assistant. So let's go and get your system. All right, so whatever I'll be going to show you in the tutorial, this would be in the description of this video. So you guys doesn't need to have the experience with the coding or any of the degree stuff, right? Because this is the step by step I'll be showing you. You guys can experiment that with yourself. So instead of me saying you grab some kind of like pen and paper or even AI note taker, I would say you to open up your Telegram and start doing with me. So wherever you are lacking, you can just replay that and it will be easy for you to go, right? So this is the first link, the description. It will take you to this page, whether you are using the Telegram app or the website, right? So I'll be using my app. You can just simply go here and you can just type here bot father and it will take you to this page. Well, I have been in back and forth in the conversation with this, creating different kind of like bots, giving them different instructions that we'll be doing in this video later down the line. So first of all, you just need to come here, write /start, and it will give you this response, right? Then you need to click new bot, and it will be asking you like, what would be the name you want to give your bot, right? Then I said Josh. Josh should be the name of a bot. So it's crazy, yeah. Then it's gonna ask for what would be the specific ID you are looking to give to your bot. So you guys need to be very easy with that because there's no other stuff. It's just like you are creating your email. Here you are creating the ID for your bot, right? Let's say congratulations, your bot is ready. And this is the most important thing. I don't want you guys to miss on this. So this is the API that we'll be using later down the line in this video to connect with our n8n and the LLMs modules, right? So you guys can save this and then you're gonna go and click on this link. This is the ID that we just created. And then I just ask it start and how are you Josh? Which is a simple question. And might you guys be wondering like, what is the reason it is not able to respond us? Because the reason behind that is we haven't give him the brain like LLM or any memory to get in touch with us, have the conversation, right? So that's the reason we'll be using n8n and multiple tools to connect with this bot, right? So simply I want to give it a good picture. So you can go to the manage bot, you can give it a nice picture. You can use it from, let's say, Google. I just copied this from the Google. So you guys can do that. You can just change the name over here. All good stuff. Now let's go to an n8n interface. If you are not familiar with what is n8n, why should you learn it, and what are the possibilities we can see to create different workflows, tools, and startups, I have created a video. I'll link it in the description or here, so you guys can give it a look, get yourself familiarized with the system, and the interface and what hosting should you be going for, whether self-hosting or the cloud hosting. So in this video, I'll not be going into in depth with the interface. So let us go and create our very first workflow. And here we have got two buttons of plus. We can just click any one of them. But before we do that, just need to give it a good name. So let's say Josh Dosh personal assistant. We can also give it tags. So if you are working with so many clients and if you have like a lot of projects you have been working on lately, you can give the tag so you can categorize that. But if you are new and this is maybe your one of the first project, that is completely fine. Don't need to touch base on that. So let us go and take us a very first trigger. So that will be using on Telegram. On Telegram, there are multiple triggers. The one is, let's say there are multiple actions that are performed on the platform, right? For example, once we receive a message, this thing will happen. In the reaction, this will happen. Once we receive a message, once we send a message, once we delete a message, once we resend the message, all of these are the triggers. So you need to make sure you are selecting the right trigger to make your workflow working. Otherwise, if you're connecting that with the right tools, right LLMs, it will still not be working. So in this case, we'll be going for on message. But if you go to the on message, I have already got my credentials set up. But let me tell you how you can get your credential. You need to go to the bot father, and here we have got our credential, right? This is private, so you do not need to show that to anyone. I'll be obviously deleting mine after this video, right? So just need to copy this, paste it here, create new credential. I have already got mine over here. So of that one. So you guys doesn't need to, so I doesn't need to do that basically again, right? Now to try that, try workflow, and it's waiting for the event to happen. So let us go back and just say hello and see, and then you can give it a look. Well, we have got our first message, hello, hello W, it's just weird, but we have got it set up, the ID, the bot, and everything, right? That's mean we are good with the first step. Now we need to give it the next node, which is advanced AI. When we go to the advanced AI, there are multiple things, but first of all, we need to be going for AI agents, right? And we just need to keep it exactly same. The tools agents, we just need to keep it exactly the same. And on the second option, you can say define below. And in defining below, you need to add text, which is the last option over here. So here we have got the text, right? So that's mean it's okay, it's up and running. The reason it's showing this error, basically this is an error, right? Because we haven't connect any LMs modules, any memory, and any tools over here, right? So let us connect for the LMs. You guys are most welcome to use any LMs which you are familiar with, but I'll choose OpenAI for the instance. But make sure you are using ALM, which is advanced at least at the level of 4.0 or 4 mini. So you'll not have any issue regarding that, because this is the thing that this is the brain, right? It will be connecting with different tools, different workflows, and all of that stuff. So OpenAI, and I have already got my credentials set up, but let me show you how you can set yours. This is the page where you can take your API keys. This is the second link in the description, right? So guys, it will take you to this page. You can just create new secret key. You can just give it a name, AI Assistant YouTube tutorial. You can just set it by default and create your secret key. I'll obviously be not creating mine because I have that set up on n8n. So let's go back to the n8n and we have got it set up. So let us just try the workflow out. Let's just message it. Hello, how are you? And try out our workflow. Well, look, this is working. This is working, right? And if you click on that, we have got our response over here, which is the output, right? When I ask it, hello, how are you? This is gonna say like, I'm program, I don't have a feeling, which is reality, this is AI. So you can obviously give it multiple prompts to set that up according to you, right? If you're using that for customer support or client communication, all of that stuff, right? Now, if you just go here, here we still haven't got a response back. The reason behind that is we have got a trigger for when we get a message, it is got a response. But it is just in the n8n, it is just in the agent at the moment. So we need to create the another trigger to send the message back that we created by via LLM. So right? So let's just go here and write Telegram. And here we are gonna select different node, which is send a text message, right? And here you can see we have got send message. You just need to keep that same. This is chat ID. So here we have got chat. Here is the ID. This is the secret ID for every message and every agent, right? So, and this is the most important thing you can see over here. Now you do the last time what we did is we added text, right? If we just added text and again over here, this will be just repeating what we say. If we say hi, this will be saying hi, right? So now we need to add output over here to get it up and running. Let me add output, and there we go. So let us go back to our canvas, give it now we can ask like, how are you, Josh? And we can test the workflow. Okay, we have got a message from the Josh, right? That I'm programmed, I don't have a feeling, that's gonna be fine. But here we can also see this was the message sent automatically via n8n. Obviously, when we are using that on a daily basis, we don't want to see that, right? So we need to go on the send thing, add fields, and append n8n attribution. You need to click on this and disable this. So now let's go back. Let's just try it out. Waiting for the event, right? Because we did not give it a prompt. How can it be able to respond back to us, right? So let's say, hi, Josh. Look, hello, it seems you might have mistaken me for someone else and blah blah blah, whatever that is. I'm not very good at reading, so I don't want to read in front of all, right? So now we have got this removed from our messages. Now we can do the clear communication, right? Now let's also try it out on my name is Josepha, test our workflow, and go back to a Telegram. Say, nice to meet you, Zaifa. Okay, cool. Now, if you just type it again, what's my name? Josh. And again, we're going to go and test our workflow. And look, you might be wondering over here. It seems like you are meeting with Josh, but I can't actually know your name, right? Until you tell me. So we have already told him, but and he has a mind, but there is the lacking factor of memory over there, right? So we need to connect it with the memory. So let us do that. Here you can see there is a memory, right? Once you click on this, it will take you to this page, right? Now understand this carefully. For instance, and the purpose of this video, I'll be using window buffer memory, right? But if you're creating a real project for yourself or your client or any company, and you need to keep that data secured and all of that memory, and you don't want to lose that anyways, you need to be connecting with some of these, because if you just close down the server or if you just restart that, it might lose your data, window buffer memory. So for the professional purposes, you are going to be using one of these, but for instead of this video, I'll obviously be using window buffer memory. And if you are the one just trying it out for yourself a little bit, you can go with window buffer memory. You don't need to overthink or overcomplicate it. Let us go here and let's go to the mapping and just give it what it says. ID. This is the chat ID we need to give it. So before we do that, we need to define blur, and then we need to give it the chat ID. So to understand the conversation, right? And these are numbers. The five is by default, and you can obviously change it. The reason I don't want to keep five, it's I think too less, because when we are communicating with any LM module or any personal assistant, we need to keep a conversation and keep that in mind, right? So we do not need to give it a lot of the context again and again and again. So for that, I'll give it, for example, 30, I think, which is far enough for us to get there. And let's try it out if it is working. Waiting for the event. So let's say, what's my name? Josh. And see what response have we got. Hey, hello, how can I assist you today? Then, hello, Josh. What's my, first of all, we just, let's say we give it my name is Huzaifa and test our workflow. That's it. So if I have an assist today, then let's write what's my name, Josh. Let's again try the workflow and say your name is Hudayfa. Now it has a memory. Congratulations, we have got it. Right? Now you might be wondering, like, I told you in the in the earlier of the video, like we'll be able to schedule appointments, we'll be able to get it to read our emails, write response and all that stuff. Well, this is the core fundamental, right? You need to keep that in mind. Well, just so we before we go to the other note, I need to give you before you close the system or you have all of this done, or you even take a new basic node, you need to save it. Otherwise, it will be just gone. You need to save it. So make sure you are clicking the save button at the moment. Also, this sounds very small, but this does a very big job. Which is if you just take it like for the purpose of I'm basically editing it, I'm adding multiple nodes out there. That's the reason I'm taking it inactive, right? Once I have done this, it's up and running. I need to enable it, right? I'll not want to basically just come back to a system, test workflow, that will be responding. Now, whenever I message, it's gonna respond, right? So as I'm editing, I'll close it at the moment. Now, there are the tools, and this is just up to you. As many tools you want to add that you use on your personal life, you can just add it. Let's say your Gmail, your calendar, your Google Drive, your Google Sheet, all of that stuff, your Notion, all that stuff, your Slack communities and Microsoft tools, Google Apps, all of that is here, right? Obviously, for the purpose of this video, I'll not be showing and getting in with all of these, but there's a fundamental one that's calculator. So I'll add it over here, and we don't need to just customize it and add something else. We can just carry on with this, and hopefully it will be working, right? So let's keep it active and let's try out our workflow, right? Let's say, hey George, what's 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. If you have any question, feel free to ask. Look, we have got our bot set up over here, right? And if you are looking to add any tools, any customized tools, everything that you and I use on daily basis is here. You just need to click on this plus button and just add those tools over here. Google Calendar, everything you can imagine, right? Now, I hope you get the idea from the basic understanding, and I hope you got your very first personal Telegram AI assistant set up on your end, right? So make sure you are enabling this active so it will be up and running on your Telegram, right? I hope this video finds you very valuable. In the next couple of videos, we'll obviously be going more dive into the processes, understanding and making more workflows, more advanced workflows that for our clients, for ourselves, all of that stuff. So make sure you stay tuned. Hit the like and the subscribe button so it helps myself and encourage me to make more videos like this as well as the algorithm to get these videos up into your feed. I hope this video finds you valuable and I'll see you in the next one.